Are you taking the piss? I have to say, I love that term. It's one of my favourite. And for those of you not in the UK at the moment, that basically means, are you trying to mug me off? Are you trying to make a fool out of me or play me for an idiot? Well, I've used that term for many a time over the years in professional and private life, and I have to say, I love it. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to look at that. I'm going to use that as a good acronym, a good mnemonic, that P.I.S.S, so that we can identify when someone's trying to extract the urine and, you know, maybe put some mitigations in place so it doesn't happen. So in today's video, I'm going to break down what the P.I.S.S is and an easy way in which you can identify where it's coming from. So, really simple. P.I.S.S, people, others, individual, situations, and it's social. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's break them down, shall we? So on the first one, we're talking about people, aren't we? We're talking about everybody else, not yourself. So that can be anyone who's trying to manipulate you, use you, whatever it may be. So, first of all, you need to identify if they are selfish or self-centered. Is everything they do just about them? It's not about anyone else, and they'll use you to get where they want to. The second word is history. So what's their history like? Now, obviously, I don't advocate listening to other people and taking their word on everything, but you need to look at the history. Now, it's history you've got personally with these other people, or, you know, anecdotal history that's come from others. But you need to make your own decisions, don't you? So if they've shown a history of being untrustworthy, doing bad things, that sort of thing, that's where the history comes in. You take that in context. Inconsistency. Yeah, that's a really big one, isn't it? It's a bit of a red flag. If someone keeps changing their mind, they're flick-flacking all over the place, being inconsistent in their messaging or changing it to suit their purpose at their will when they need it, another little bit of a red flag. And the final one on this is them. It's all about them, always. It's never about anyone else. You're going to do it my way, you know, my way or the highway, all about them. Now, have you seen, that gives a really good little acronym, SHIT. So if they're acting like that, they're most likely a little bit of a shit and you might want to avoid them. So the next section we're going on to is the I, the individual. That's us, that's me, that's you. Me, myself and I, as they say. So you need to understand how you work. So the first one with this, you know, is your triggers. What are your triggers? What upsets you? What makes you angry? What makes you scared? What makes you want to kick off or, you know, curl up into a ball and cry? If you know what those triggers are, if you know what these things are that get to you, you can put mitigations in place that other people can't use them to manipulate you or do more nefarious things, shall we say. The next one is indecision. You know, I used to be indecisive, but I'm not too sure now. But you've got to have a consistent approach at everything you do. When you're dealing with other people, when you're dealing with yourself, if you're inconsistent, if you keep changing your mind on everything you do, then it's hard to get momentum to do anything. It also doesn't set out the stall with other people to tell them what boundaries there are, what they can, what they cannot do, what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. So indecision, you've got to identify when you've been indecisive and try and make a change to be more decisive. And then the third one in this very small acronym, which I'm sure you'll be able to guess in a moment, is trustfulness. You know, how trusting are you? Do you trust other people implicitly without any thought or any hesitation? Or do you find it very difficult to trust other people? Now, throughout my career, I've seen that trust used against people, you know, whether it be the old person who's had the confidence man come through the door and steal their life savings, or the person who's put their trust in their partner or significant other and has just been treated so badly that now they can't get back into a new relationship because they can't trust anyone else. So you've got to be aware of that trust. Now, trust, I've got many people in life I trust implicitly, and you'll know who they are for you as well. but a degree of skepticism when getting that trust, because remember, trust is earned, it shouldn't be given straight away. And if you don't follow these bits, you'll probably be a little bit of a tit. So this really brings us to the last part, where the double S's in the P.I.S.S. So that comes down to situation and social, or social and situation, whichever way you want to do. I don't mind, I'm easy that way. So what do I mean by that? Yeah, that can be anything, can't it? It can be a situation you're in. It could be something happening in your life, at home, at work, friends, family. Yeah, it could be something when you're out on the street and something's happening around you. And social is all the other stuff, all the pressures that go on. You know, whether it be from government, whether it be by media, social media, you know, whatever other influences are out there and about, just being aware of them. So again, I've got a nice little mnemonic for that. We'll see if you can guess what that one is by the end of it. So the first consideration when we're looking at these double S's is pressure. What pressure is being placed upon you? Where is that pressure coming from? Is that pressure undue? Are they trying to get you to do something that you don't want to do or goes against your morals or your values? So that's the first thing to think about when you're in these situations, social, you know, whatever it may be, is what pressure is being exerted. The next one is underhanded motivations. You know, are you being lied to knowingly? Are they telling you one thing but the motivation's actually something else? So be wary of the fact that in these situations, not everybody's straightforward, trustworthy, you know, saying what they mean and meaning what they say. A lot of the time, their motivations may be a little bit untrustworthy or underhanded. So that really brings me on to the next bit, and it links in directly, really. So it's, are they knowingly being dishonest? Are they doing it, again, just to manipulate, to get what they want out of you, or get you to do something, or make you look an idiot, make you look a fool? So if they're knowingly being dishonest, again, a little bit of a red flag. And lastly, on this little mnemonic, we're looking to see whether their expectations are unrealistic or they go against you, again, as I said earlier on in this video. So if you're in a situation where someone, something, entity, whatever it is trying to make you think a certain way, do a certain thing, you know, or perform a certain act, and it's unrealistic to do that, then that's a little bit of a red flag. That should make you want to puke. So, what's my message to you? Always be mindful, yeah? Be mindful that you're not dealing with shits that make you want to puke, because then you'll be a bit of a tit, because everyone will be taking the piss. Anyway, as always, thanks everyone for your time. It's so much appreciated. Please make a comment on there. Let me know what you think. Do people try and take the piss out of you? How do you deal with it? I'll hopefully soon be sorting out a monthly newsletter. So if you're interested in that, there will be details in forthcoming videos or upcoming videos. And as always, you can join me at the Blue Balance community on my Facebook page. But as always, everybody, thanks very much. God bless, and see you again soon. Bye-bye.